I look ethereal tonight. It's Wednesday. Wednesday at 7 o'clock. What do we do every Wednesday at 7 o'clock? Hi, I'm Joni Bates, founder and CEO of JB & Co., a concierge real estate company, and Reimagined, an amazing staging company that does design, staging, vacant homes, basically helps all you agents out there who have been way too many days on market refresh a house and sell it. That's what I do. Housekeeping. This is live and it's raining. It's raining in Georgia. And I have, as you can see, very natural textured hair. And I was supposed to go to see my hair person today. Paige, I love you. I'm sorry. It didn't happen. I don't know. We're from Atlanta, and 285 right now is shut down, and it has caused everything to go crazy, including your girl did not get to the salon today. So, yes, this is all natural, and it's a lot. My husband called me Sideshow Bob today. If you know, you know. He meant it lovingly. We've got 33 years of marriage behind that, so he's allowed. Um, We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And again, I did this for 3.5 years. Took a little break to take care of mom and dad, and now I'm back. And we've been back now almost a month. Almost a month. The way this works is I talk about things relevant to you, things relevant to real estate, buying, selling, investing, talking to you, the consumer, also talking to other agents. Because, y'all, if you're in this business, I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray for you. This business is hard, particularly right now. Right now is a difficult time to be a realtor. It really is. If you have comments, go ahead, share them, talk to me. I will see them and I will share them across the bottom. Of course, some of my friends like to send me ridiculous things and I will not be sharing those, but thank you for watching. As always, when we do Whiskey Wednesday, we have whiskey in a teacup. And today's, this light is just weird. We're going to put that down. Today's teacup, isn't she gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It has forget me nots on it. And she is about 30 years old. And the story behind this teacup is for the birth of every child, um, Aaron, my sweet hubby, would get me a teacup. And this is forget me nots, which are blue, for the birth of our son, William Parker Bates. And gosh, William was a huge child, a huge baby. He was born on Christmas Day, and it was the easiest birth. Like, I was at Northside Hospital. I woke up, and they were like, "Joni, it's time to have a baby." And I was like, "Merry Christmas! Thank you for the good drugs." So, this is William's cup. Forget me nots. And what are we drinking tonight? Thank you, Julie, for this bottle. If you guys have not experienced Deco, it is so good. It's a little light, it's a little feminine. The marketing is very feminine. This one is bourbon whiskey lemon honey. It's good over ice. It is like the hot toddy. It is the hot toddy whiskey without needing a hot toddy. And it's a cute bottle. And they have all different kinds of I think this one came in like a 3 set, but she's cute. Again, whiskey is for the ladies, all right? Doesn't have to be for the boys. Whiskey's for the ladies. Yes, this one. Deco. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I would say that right now this is my favorite. I usually go with Old Smoky cookie dough because because it's Old Smoky cookie dough. But at the moment, this is where I'm at. Okay, so today on Whiskey Wednesday, like that's dangerous. It doesn't have any bite. It doesn't have any heat or peat or smoke to it. It almost, in a kind of a way, tastes a little watered down, but not in a bad way, in a very drinkable, dangerous way. So We want to talk tonight about the money isn't slow, the paper is. Shout out to me if you have an idea of what I'm talking about. It's not about the money. If you're a real estate professional right now and your bank account is suffering, it is really not about the bank account. It's not about the money. It's about the paper. And I know that sounds ridiculous. You're like, Joni, you're talking in code. What are you talking about? It's very easy in a very tough market to have a scarcity mindset. It's very easy in a tough market to put the brakes on and operate out of fear. And when you start operating out of fear, you start doing more of the things you shouldn't be doing. What do I mean by that? You start doing things like what I refer to as the $12 an hour things. Okay. You shouldn't be writing out your own mailers. You shouldn't be mailing your own mailers. You shouldn't be making your own binders. Now, if you are brand new, like you haven't closed a single deal, this is not for you. I'm talking about those of you who are used to six figures and this year you're not quite there yet. I'm talking to you. Just because this market is tough right now, don't go backwards. Don't stop using your virtual assistants. Don't stop using your transaction coordinators. Don't stop doing all the things that you were doing previous to this year. It's super important for you to keep your paper in check. Because if you're working on the $12 an hour things, you're not doing the things that are $300 an hour, like negotiating contracts, like having listing presentations, like having one on ones with people about what their home is worth because they're thinking about doing a life change, maybe have a baby, maybe go through a divorce, maybe go through something. Your expertise is $300 an hour, not 12. So watch your paper, watch your time. That also goes into time blocking. Now, my admin, so I have a EA, a PA, and a TA. Okay, we got that? EA, executive assistant, PA, personal assistant, and VA, virtual assistant. They all interact appropriately with each other, but they also buy me time. By me paying all three of them buys me time to be able to run two very successful businesses. And sometimes when I say that out loud, I get a little heartburn. I do run two very successful businesses. And that's not for me tuning my own horn, but quite frankly, if I don't tell you what I do and how well I do it, who's going to? If I don't say to you that I just landed an incredible proposal and won the deal for Birchers for a staging job, that's huge. We are a small startup reimagined staging company. And because of the hard work that we do, the hard work that I do, we will able to land a huge, huge contract for Birchers. So that's what I want y'all to know. I can't go do what I do if I didn't have the EA, the VA, I'm going to get the PA. I almost said TA. No, we don't have a teaching assistant here. That was back at Michigan State. So I am going to church here. Do not let fear put you in the position of backsliding into a position of weakness and fear and paper. Paper is the death of you. It just is. I see you watching. Hello, hello. Don't be afraid to just say hi and put something in the comments or just an emoji. Another thing I want you to understand is time blocking. I mean, how many times have you heard time blocking? I mean, I heard about time blocking many years ago, 30 years ago when I was at college in Michigan State. I had one of those amazing desk calendars. It was beautiful. You'd open it up and you'd have a week at a glance, Franklin planner, gorgeous, stickers, columns, highlighter. It ran my life. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I did not like college. I was one of those students who struggled. I have dyslexia. It is very difficult for me to understand certain concepts. I'm also ADHD, which dyslexia and ADHD to me is a superpower because I'm very quickly able to solve problems, make complex things simple. But it was hard. It was hard in college for me to get through Michigan State, but I did it. And that success has continued in my life for being a homeschool mom, for being a stay at home mom and homeschooling my kids, and taking care of a lot of different things in life. And then later in life, coming into owning two different businesses. The time blocking is everything. It's absolutely everything. And it gets old. I mean, it really is not a sexy concept. It's the JOB. If I have one job, it's to manage my calendar. Because if my calendar isn't managed, nothing else gets done or done well. And it doesn't exist unless it's in the calendar. And I mean that. If you need help, if you need to understand how to truly use a calendar as leverage, please reach out to me. I am going to be starting yet another business, a coaching program that's happening in the works. If you are ever interested in to have me be your coach, just send me a little note. But that's happening amongst other things. I need you to know that your calendar is your Bible. The first thing your first assistant should do is manage your calendar. They need to tell you where you're supposed to be so that you can go do it. And then your admin is watching your calendar, making sure you're on task, keeping you accountable. We have so many different opportunities for accountability groups, accountability partners. When you have a good admin who's managing your calendar, that's accountability baked in. It's not just a phone call once a week or a group team check-in at 8:30 every morning. What are you doing today? Rah rah rah. No, no, no. It is baked in minute to minute to minute. Because every minute that you spend doing something you shouldn't do, you are not serving in the grace that you were intended to. You're actually taking a job away from somebody else who should be doing it. And you're not making money. Did I just say it? Yeah, you're not making money. I need you to understand your calendar is everything. And to tack on to the top of that, not only is your calendar everything, but yeah, I'm going to talk about AI. I'm going to talk about it. Everyone hears about AI, it does this, it does this, it does this. It does your calendar. You can get into Claude, and again, I'm going to start coaching. I can tell you how to do this. You can tell Claude to give you a CEO hour every morning, and you basically set it up, and it will tell you what your important emails are. I have 5 emails to check every morning. Do you know how much time that used to take? Now, Claude grabs my emails, gives me the highlights, gives me the hot ones, gives me the follow ups. It also tells me every deal I have going on. It tells me what Domino's Pizza Tracker, where it's at. And it's all pink because Elwoods is my spirit animal. And that's how I run 2 companies. Now, did it take something away from my admin? That much. It took that much away. I'm just able to do more volume. I'm able to serve people better with AI. Now, you don't have to have your listing presentations and your portfolios and all these things, and it does Canva. Yeah, it can do all those things, but guess what? It's called paralysis by analysis. If you don't just start with one thing in AI, you won't start anything. You won't do anything because it's too overwhelming, like it is. There's so much to learn. And just like in real estate, when you start, you can be taking classes for months and never go on a listing appointment. Do not get caught in the learning curve where you never leave the classroom. Can I say that again? Do not get caught in the learning curve where you never leave the classroom. The classroom is you being out there doing it. So I always get worried about people that I see in the office who are in the office too much. I get the office is a great spot to be. It's a spot to collaborate, ask questions, camaraderie. It's great, but it is not a club. It is not a club for you to go to be social. Okay, that is not. There's other clubs for that. It is not your real estate brokerage. Okay? Get out there, have lunch by yourself, have your laptop out, take a phone call and talk. Like, don't put it on speaker. That's just weird. Talk to your clients. Do you know how many clients I've picked up by sitting in Starbucks and having a real conversation? I've had people come sit next to me and say, I have never heard someone talk so intelligently about an investment property. Can we talk? 6 deals later. Okay, do you hear what I'm saying? I'm going to go back to the beginning now. Remember, when we're in times like we are today, where it's a little rocky out there, interest rates are 6.7, homes are being listed like they still think they're the Taj Mahal, and they're not. We are talking about hundreds of days on market. We are talking about $100,000 price reduction on homes. And these are seasoned agents. These aren't people who got their license yesterday. These are agents who have been doing this for 25 years. They are struggling. Do not fall into the mindset of pulling back and retreating and getting into the paper that someone else used to be doing. First of all, you just took away someone's job. Let's think about that, particularly our VAs. Our VAs in the Philippines and different places that work for quote unquote less. You pull that away from them, the impact is incredible. Don't do that. I'm telling you to work harder and work smarter. I'm telling you to watch your paper. And if you are in this slide, I understand it. I understand the slide. It's okay to say help, raise your hand. Please reach out to me. Like I said, I'm going to start coaching. I feel that pull on my heart that for what I do every day, and it's just a quote unquote Tuesday for me, I need to share it. There's too many of you who are folding up and just leaving the industry when I can help you. Okay. I truly am all about service. Sarah Grace graduates this week. Nicholas has already graduated. They both have jobs. War Eagle, we're done. All 4 kids launched. And so I am so vested in other agents, and not just real estate, but business owners. You ladies out there in your 50s, I'm 57 this month. I started over when Aaron had his strokes. We can go into that story a different time. Please understand that there's so much time. There is so much amazing time for you for your second act. It's kind of fun too. Okay? I'm going to continue to sip from my teacup. Please reach out to me. Please, please, please. 678-788-6465. It is time for me to serve you in regards to starting a business, being in a business, or if you feel like your business needs a little shake up or a little consult. I'm here for it. All right. You guys take care. I'll talk to you next week. I can click. I've got too many, no, you guys are texting me. I'll see you next time.